Hey guys, it's some realized thoughts. Wanted to give you guys a video today, and I want to talk about DC or the DC extended universe taking on pop culture. So I'm gonna talk about Lex Luthor first, though, because he's a key essential thing that I really want to talk about, or I wanted to talk about for a little while now. So let's get right into it. Now, Lex Luthor, this is going to be a younger take and a much different take of Lex Luthor that we've gotten ever. First of all, it has some influence of the Birthright storyline of Superman, and also he has hair. Now let's talk about that. Lex Luthor, like I said, he's younger and he has hair. That's one thing. Then we have to think about his appearance. Now his appearance has a different vibe to it. Let's talk about the pictures of Batman, Superman, and Lex Luthor. So Batman and Superman have a more dark and brooding type of pictures to them when it comes to the surroundings they're in. However, with Lex Luthor, his settings are much brighter. He's on a basketball court, and also he has casual wear or casual attire. So that's something that's very different for the character. This is a very different iteration of the character that I'm interested in. He might be a very interesting character after hearing what Jesse Eisenberg said on one interview about how Chris Terrio is making him more character driven and interesting. So yeah, he looks relatable, like I said, with the whole casual wear and the basketball courts and stuff. And also, he's empathetic. Now, if you saw the scene in the trailer with him and Senator Finch, this is out of context, but there's a possibility they have a somewhat of a relationship with each other. I don't know what it is, maybe a family member or something, but there's a possibility that he's coercing her to not trust Superman, that we have to fend for ourselves, and we can't trust a godlike being from another planet to actually take care of our own problems. So that's my thing with Lex Luthor in terms of that. And also, he's shorter than Superman, which again, this might actually help for the story dynamic and a story narrative where Lex Luthor is really jealous of Superman, where he's shorter and he's just not like him. So yeah, that's one thing that we have to look forward to. Next one, we have a crazy theory that I thought of. Again, I mentioned it. Is Lex Luthor going to be related to Senator Finch? I mean, they have the same hair color. Don't worry, it's not like Jason Todd. But she was invited probably on a personal note. Maybe a family issue, like I said. And who knows? I mean, he's probably coercing her to do something. And that's probably why the Superman soldiers are there. We don't know. This is out of context. I'm just making things up. I don't know. I'm going to be honest right now. Now, what does Lex Luthor have over Superman? Is he holding his mom hostage? What's going on? I have no idea what's going on. We have no idea. Hopefully our answers will come soon. Probably we should see the movie before anything else. So yeah. So that's my thing with Lex Luthor. I think he's gonna be somewhat of a relatable character and stuff. So let's talk about pop culture. Is the DCEU gonna take on pop culture? For example, Lex Luthor, his appearance, exactly where he is, and yeah, basically that's it. I mean, I can go more in detail on how this younger take on Lex Luthor is much more like us if we were to ever get rich, like a younger generation, but that's just me. Now let's talk about Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad is a big one for this one. First of all, there's a lot of tattoos. You see the tattoo parlor that Harley's opening up. Then also, we have to talk about Enchantress. Now Enchantress, she's doing a devil type of worship thing, a Satanist type of thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I see a lot of that stuff a little more now than ever, but I'm not gonna get into that. Okay, Harley Quinn, outfit, tattoos. Next, we have Joker, the tattoos everywhere, and he's Jason Todd. Just kidding. Anyway, well, we don't know, unfortunately. They put up a good argument, but hopefully he's not. But all I know is that it's a ridiculous theory. Then we have the Batman mask. Now this is something I really wanted to talk about. Batman is a pop culture icon, at least in my opinion, at least out of the comic books. Batman has been operating for over 20 years. So when it comes to the person who was wearing the mask in Suicide Squad, I think that was an influence from Batman being a part of the pop culture. So yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I think DC is taking on pop culture pretty well, and it's doing a lot of things that I guess pop culture is doing. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It's not too big. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it's something just to think about. Basically, that's it. So tell me what you guys think about what I just said. You guys think DC is taking on pop culture? Do you guys think that Lex Luthor is going to be a much more interesting character? Still on the fence with Jesse Eisenberg, but I think he can surprise us. And also, check out my other videos. Like and subscribe. Like my Facebook and Instagram. And basically that's it. I'll see you guys later. Peace and stay thoughtful.